So I want to do another video which is less informative, more personal, less jokey and more real, shall I say. So it's so strange having been diagnosed with cancer. You get told you've got this disease in you. Obviously you always think of the worst things, but having a family supporting me and having my amazing husband behind me, and it's amazing that I've got all this. And yes, I know it's early and we've caught it early and everyone around me is saying everything positive and that, but you know, like silly things like, because I'm not sick from the chemo, I asked the oncologist, is it working? Like, because I'm not sick, does it mean that the chemo is not working? Or like, you know, and he said to me, he said, no, just because you don't have side effects doesn't mean that the chemo is not working. He said, the chemo is in your body, it's working. It just happens to be that you are a lucky one that's not being affected by all the side effects. He also said to me that it's only the first one. So I said to him, please don't jinx it. So he just laughed and he said, no, we don't know how you're going to do after your second. So let's see how we go after your second. And after your second, if you're still feeling the same as you are now, that's amazing. He said, but the chemo is working. You know, and I said to him, it feels so surreal because, like, you're supposed to, according to everyone, you got cancer, so you should be sick. But I don't feel sick. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with me. But at the same time, I have to go for all these horrible tests. And I have to go and get blood taken all the time. And I have to go and have chemo. And it's such a mind fuck, because I'm like going for blood tests and everything so that they can make sure that they give me the right chemo tomorrow. But then, like, I'll sit on the couch watching movies with the lady and put the girls to bed. Like, it's just normal. It's weird. It's such a strange feeling. Like, I'm glad I'm not sick because I don't want to not be able to do anything and not be able to be there for my kids and not be able to go to their school or stupid things like laugh with Evelyn because she's coming home, had to have a talk at school about puberty and all of that, you know, and her coming home, and the teachers made some funny jokes about that. And I'm glad that I'm able and capable enough to joke with her and fetch her from school and just do silly things like the laundry and washing dishes. But then on the other hand, I think to myself, like, you know, you just get scared. You're like, oh, is it actually working? Because you're supposed to be tired, you're supposed to be sick, you're supposed to look like someone that's going through all this and someone that's not well. But I am well. There's nothing wrong with me. I still go on bike rides with the kids, and we still go for walks, and we still fight, and we still go shoe shopping and all these normal things. And then you get a whiff of reality again, and you're like, okay, well, tomorrow's chemo, and I don't know how I'm going to cope, and I don't know how I'm going to feel after tomorrow, you know, only being the second one. But I'm being positive, and I'm thinking that I'll still be able to be fine after the second one, just like I was with the first one. And I just feel like, I don't know what to feel. It's weird, and I just thought I'd let you guys know how I feel. It's weird and so surreal, and like, even like the wig thing. So like, I'm ready to just shave my head, which I think I might just do this weekend because it's irritating me now. And I went and I got 2 really, really nice wigs. So I'll do a nice little video or just put up some photos of the experience that I had with the wig clinic and the wigs that I got. But like at the end of the day, I was thinking and I said, am I getting a wig for myself, or am I getting a wig for everyone else so that they don't feel uncomfortable staring at me because I have no hair? Oh, why has she got no hair? Oh, she must be sick. Oh, shame. Oh, poor you. Oh, poor you. Poor her. Poor her. And at the end of the day, I'm like, so am I getting it for myself, or am I getting it for other people to make other people feel comfortable that I'm sick, that I'm the one dealing with it, I'm going through it, but now I'm like having to tiptoe and make sure that everyone else feels okay, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Because even if I wasn't sick and I decided to shave off all my hair, why is that the first thing that people associate with being a woman and being bald? Is that, oh, there must be something wrong with her, she must be sick. Which I think is ridiculous, because at the end of the day, if I wanted to shave my head and remove my eyebrows and my eyelashes and everything else, then I should be allowed to. Just like I've gone for underarm laser surgery, laser to remove all the hair so I don't have to shave anymore, because it's a pain. So if I've decided and chosen that for myself, it shouldn't be anyone else's business. But unfortunately, we have to also realize that we don't just live in this world alone, and we have other people that pass judgments, and obviously you don't want to be judged, or you don't want to be looked down on. And it's the same thing when I said to Ladio that I didn't want sympathy from people. I don't want people to go, oh, how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you sick? Shame. Oh, shame. Poor you. You got cancer. Shame. I don't want that. Because at the end of the day, I'm not sick. I've got a horrible tumor in me that is being killed, and then it's going to be taken out, and then we move on with life. And that is how it is, and that is how I've said it to my kids, you know. I told my kids as well, like, I'm not sick. Yes, I've got cancer, but I'm not sick. Yes, I'm going to have operation, but I'm not sick. So I've told them, and they know that mommy is not sick, but she does have cancer. So that's very different to being, yes, mommy's sick because she's got cancer. Very different, because I don't want my kids to think I'm sick or associate me being sick, because I'm not. I have something that could make me sick, but I'm not sick. And I will do better, and I will get better. I will get better. And, you know, losing your hair is temporary. Your hair grows back straight after you stop chemo. And, you know, you have surgery and you have hormone therapy and you have radiation and all those things. But there's no use me being so concerned about surgery and everything else that happens afterwards, because we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen until we get the tests back from the genetics. Those could go either way, you know. It could go no surgery needed, just have the lump removed. Or it could be, yes, actually, Roche, you have to have a double mastectomy and you have to have your ovaries removed, which is not the end of the world either. You know, yes, I'm going to be sad, but at least I have the option to have reconstruction and reconstructive surgery after. So, you know, yes, you've got one section that's bad, but there is something to remedy it to make it a bit better. So I just wanted to tell you guys how I was feeling, and I will put up another video with the wigs and the awesome experience that I had at the wig library, but eventually we landed up buying my wigs from. And if you want to know anything or whatever, you guys have my number, or you could message me or whatever. I don't mind answering anything, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.